So you're thinking about starting an OnlyFans management agency in 2025. Honestly, there's never been a better time to jump in than right now. There are around 4 million active OnlyFans creators on the platform every single month. And in terms of agencies, there might be 10, 20, maybe 30,000 at most. And there's only a tiny fraction of those that actually run a real operation and have clients. So the competition is minimal, right? Supply and demand is heavily in your favor right now. And here's the kicker. The business model doesn't require any cold calling and there's barely any hard selling involved. It's super beginner friendly. But I get it though. Maybe you're watching this and you're thinking, well, I don't have a lot of money to start, or I've never built a business before. You are just looking for a way to make money online in 2025 without breaking the bank. Well, cool, this is your shot. In today's video, I'm gonna walk you through what starting an OnlyFans management agency could look like and how to land your first couple of clients and start making $2,000 to $5,000 a month. And I'll try to drop a few screenshots in here as well from our students who've done just that. And if you're brand new, by the way, and you don't know who I am, my name is Markuss HUssle. I am a self-made multimillionaire through this exact same business model of OnlyFans management. I started in 2020, and as you can imagine, in the last 5 years, I made a lot of mistakes, learned a lot of lessons, and I'm now here to teach you guys on how to do the same thing, because I get this asked all the time on my social media. Now, anyway, let's go into it. So step number one, it's understanding the business model. If you're brand new and you don't know anything about OFM and what it means, etc., let me break it down to you in real simple steps. You're a manager. Your job is to work with content creators, mainly women who are already on OnlyFans posting content. And ideally, they're already making around $1,000 to $3,000 a month. And your role is to help them scale that. Now, you advise them on what to post, when to post it, and where. And on top of that, you also handle their LF accounts when it comes to messaging, uploading content, and a monetization strategy. You're simply there to increase the revenue. It's very, very simple. Now, that's the bird's eye view. Obviously, there's a lot more to it, but that's the core idea. Now, if you wanted to watch more and learn more about specifically the business model, I do have videos on my channel. You can check them out another time. With that being said, let's go into the real practical stuff, which is now step 2. So step 2, we're going to be talking about getting your first client, right? So here's where most beginner agency owners mess up. They go after creators with millions of followers and verified accounts and so on. And look, realistically, they're just not gonna answer your DMs. Stop wasting your time. Instead, you should be targeting more beginner-friendly creators as well. Also someone that's kind of starting out, 10,000, 15,000 followers, ones that are also making around 10K a month or so. They're gonna be way more open to support and willing to work with somebody hands-on. And this is where you've got a huge advantage. You perhaps don't have 10 models or 100 models, right? Don't have 100 clients, which means you've got time and attention to offer, which is something that a big agency can't provide. Now, another piece of advice is when you're starting out, you should ideally aim to sign 2 clients from the get-go. If you just have one, you can stay with one, of course, but in most cases, one of them might not work out. And if you have 2 clients, well, you can always focus on the second one that is performing a lot better. So a tiny little piece of advice, I wouldn't recommend going more than 2 when you're just starting out, because when you have 3, 4, 5, 6 clients, there's way too much to handle and you might not figure it out. Oh, and also just to mention, don't go below 50-50 revenue split. If your model makes $2,000 a month, that's $1,000 for her and $1,000 for you. Clean, fair, and simple. Now, that being said, let's move on to step number 3, which is driving traffic to your client's page. Now, it's time to bring traffic in, right? Traffic just means getting more eyeballs to the OnlyFans account. A bunch of people clicking on your girl's links and landing on her OF page. Now, you want to start simple, things like Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and that's it. Just push organic short form content. No need to overcomplicate it, especially in the beginning with like bots and Reddit and paid shoutouts, etc. Don't get me wrong, they work, but for the beginning part, just keep it simple. Keep the funnel simple, social media to an OnlyFans link, right? No 5-step click chains, etc. And for the love of God, do not mention OnlyFans directly on social media because you are going to get banned. Shadow banned or worse, right? Just don't do it. Keep it clean, discreet, and smart. Okay then, so that leads us on to step number 4, which is making money, finally, right? All right, so traffic is flowing, you understand, you've got a couple clients, etc. People are subscribing, and now they're messaging, right? So guess what? You are replying. Yeah, I know it's weird at first trying to kind of write out these flirty messages, etc., but it's the game, right? You've got to do it yourself for a little bit. You understand how the game works, and then eventually you hire people to do this for you. You need to understand the psychology. Why is this dude, typing a message to this girl online? Why is he here? Why is he sending money? You need to understand these things. Now, like I said, once you made your first bit of money online, you can then reinvest it and you can hire what are called chatters. These are people who handle all of the DMs for you, either for a flat rate or a small commission or a mixture of both. And boom, congratulations, you've got your time back. Again, you don't have to sit there and do all the messaging. From there, you simply scale, right? You bring on more clients and then you bring on more chatters and you simply rinse and repeat until you're managing 5 to 10 clients, making around $10,000 a month. And that's the vision. And look, this is the very, very fast track breakdown of everything on how it works. I skipped over tons of stuff like onboarding, contracts, payments, processing, content plans, and so much more. If you want to learn all of that, there is a free link in the description, which I go into way more detail about all of this. We have a free course, free school community as well. You can check all of that out down below. The bottom line is, this is one of the easiest online business models in 2025.